Welcome to the Daily Illini Sportscast, brought to you by Hooters. Visit HootersHookie.com and download coupons for game day specials. It is Tuesday, March 12th. I'm Kyle Milnamow. Tonight we'll look more in depth at the new Illinois football coaches. But first, we start with some Illinois baseball. As spring is starting to approach, the Illinois baseball team is close to playing their first home game of the season. The Daily Illini's Torrance Sorrell has the story.
Illinois baseball players are somewhat at a disadvantage of practicing outdoors due to the weather compared to that of other schools such as Arizona. Senior ace Kevin Johnson talks about the luxury of playing at home.
Definitely playing at home's great. You know, we love playing at home. I know the Pars like hitting at home since we have that 35-mile-an-hour wind blowing straight out every game. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be exciting. It's cool we open up against Nebraska, too, so.
Unlike students who typically go out of town during spring break, the team will travel to Carbondale to take on Southern Illinois in a 4-game series. Redshirt junior infielder Jordan Parr talks about how limited time is during the team's spring break.
It all depends on how much time we have, really. But yeah, I think, for spring break, we just go play that weekend, finish Monday, and then we have 3 days at home. Just kind of practice and hang out.
The first game of the 4-game series against SIU will begin this Friday at 3 p.m., with perfect baseball weather looking into the mid-60s. For the Daily Illini Sports, I'm Torrance Sorrell.
Thank you very much, Torrance. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, Hooters.
Play hooky at Hooters and watch all the basketball action with $2 Bud and Bud Light Drafts all day, every day. And you can score big each week when you visit HootersHookie.com and download coupons for game day specials, like free fried pickles. This season, watch the madness at Hooters.
All right, and we're back. With spring football now underway, the Illinois football team has rounded out their staff by adding new defensive and offensive line coaches. The Daily Illini, Patrick Kelly, has more.
The offensive and defensive lines for Illinois football are now under new leadership after the departure of former offensive line coach Jim Bridge, who left the program after only 41 days. A.J. Rickers was hired to lead the front seven. Like new offensive coordinator Bill Cubitt, Rickers comes to Illinois from Western Michigan and says that his knowledge of Cubitt's offense is one of his biggest assets.
I think I bring a blue-collar attitude, which is what the guys tell me they want to get back to, and really the knowledge of this offense. I've coached under this offense. I've played under this offense. To me, that's big assets right now with where we're at.
For many of the new hires, this will be their first stint with the orange and blue. But newly hired defensive coordinator Greg Colby is very familiar with the program. Colby has played and coached for the Illini in the past and says that even though he has left the state to coach, the state has never left him.
I'm from the state. I played ball here in the state, coached in the state as a high school coach. So, I'm an Illinois guy from day one. Even though I've been other places, I've always been a closet Illinois guy, even when I was at those other places. So I still have a lot of friends out there in the coaching ranks and the high school ranks, and that obviously helps us in recruiting. And my heart's been here for my entire career and entire life.
With the Illini implementing new offensive schemes and with their tradition for producing NFL-caliber defensive line talent, it is no secret that Rickers and Colby will have their hands full. Luckily for the two, spring football is just getting started. For the Daily Illini Sports, I'm Patrick Kelly.
And that will be all from me tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure to catch more Illini sporting news tomorrow at the same time. This has been the Daily Illini Sportscast, and I'm Kyle Milnamow. Keep on trucking, listeners.